right, what's going on? What's going on? Peace and blessings, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I want to give all praises to the Most High for allowing us to be here today. Secondly, I want to thank all of y'all who tune in to this channel. If it's your first time on the channel, please like and share the video. If you haven't, also subscribe to the video. Today, I want to talk briefly about a viral video, internet video that has reached the news, and it is of the Goldsboro Police Department here in North Carolina, my actual hometown, brutally manhandling and slamming a handcuffed man to the ground while he's in cuffs. Now, they tried to paint the narrative that he was resisting. He had a concealed weapon. He had threatened members of the housing complex, but none of that is grounds for what happened to him. So I'm going to show you the video. Good evening. What's up, Drell, Terry, Miss Terry, Tony Scott? I'm going to show you the video, but I'm also going to release the names of those 6 or 7 cowardly officers who did that to this young man. I'm also going to show you like 4 or 5 different angles from the videos from which people are sending me. What's up, Sharonda, Dorothy? Appreciate y'all for tuning in. Ubet's finest, Lenore. Appreciate y'all. But so this has caught the city by storm. This happened yesterday. I was barely getting in town, getting my things settled when people started sending me the videos about this young man. And his name is, the news has already said his name, so I'm going to say his name as well, Talik Carter, and him being slammed to the ground by these officers. And this report says that the offender resisted officers while attempting to ID the subject. Now, I want to play the video where he's clearly telling them, look, my ID's in my left pocket. Why are you harassing me? Why are you harassing me? Matter of fact, we're just going to start off with the video, right? So this is the video. He's in a housing project called the Grand at Daypoint. It's originally called Green Acres. Most people call it the jungle, right? But these are a sequence of events. Now, also, I'm going to read you the cookie cutter cowardly police statement put out by the police department that justifies this action. But this is the first part of the video when the young man is first encountering police. And forgive the recorder. I don't know what she was recording sometime, she or he, but this is that video. Now, you see the young man in the red right there, and you see him being followed by police. And I think that's the last you're going to see. All right, so now this is the one where he gets encountered by police. Now, you see him walking. The guy in the red walking, that is the one who was assaulted, right? You see he has a medical boot on his left leg, and police are walking behind him. And listen to what he is saying to police. I'm going to get See, he's walking. He said, look, I know the law. They told me to get off their property. I'm going to get off their property. Now, he wasn't combating. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't saying anything out of the way to these cowardly officers who are you going to see? They're going to jump on him. You hear him say, look, you don't have to harass me. You don't have to harass me. That's right. They got all of this on the news, making it seem like he did everything wrong and all kinds of charges. Now, yeah, they got him with like 5 or 6 charges. But watch this, though. Once again, he clearly said, look, I'm leaving the property. And that's, that's the original, I guess, that's the original, what they're calling a 4-minute struggle. And I'm going to read you that from the Goldsboro Police Department's page. They're calling that the original 4-minute struggle. But this next clip is when they finally get him to the car. And I have another video of them pretty much beating him before they get him to the car. But this is when they got him to the car. Now you hear him say, look, I got my ID. That's what y'all asking for, right? But here in this police report, they talking about officer offender resisted while attempting to ID the subject. He's clearly telling them so many times, look, I got my ID. No, I got my ID. Like I fucking said, I got my ID. Get out my shit. That's it, man. And what the officer kicked away right there was like, it looks like a butter knife, but they're calling it a concealed weapon. That's what they're calling it, a concealed weapon. My left pocket. He's clearly telling them, look, my identification is in my left pocket. That is not resisting. That is not compliant. He's telling them, look, my identification is in my left pocket. Hold on, mama. Please get these motherfuckers off of me. I got my identification in my left pocket, mama. No, they told me to show them my ID. It's in my left pocket. It's in my left pocket, though. It's in my, no, not there. I will let my hands go. I got my ID. I got my ID. And now that's that. Now this is the one that said no, we ain't. That is the officer that's going to slam him. And you are a coward. I just said it. If you see me, you're gonna still be a coward when I see you. But if you see how the people was like, look, you about to run the kids over. No, we ain't. No, we ain't. But listen, here, watch. I think this is it. Watch. And you hear him say, look, back up, back up. Now he's talking to the young man's mother. And you hear the young man say, man, don't talk to my mama like that. Now, this next clip, I have to warn you, this is the clip where the slam happens. Oh, I've been shot. I'm dead ass serious. When you gonna make it worse? Yeah, you're gonna make it worse when you're somebody. No, man, pause. This is the clip where they're slamming his head into the car 2 or 3 times. See, look, there he slammed it, and he said, what are you doing? At that point, they're trying to sweep his legs out from under him. But there's no need to do that. He's not resisting, but they're steady trying to sweep his legs out from under him, and then you see them hit his head on the car. The first of many times. I've been shot. I'm dead ass serious. When you gonna make it worse? Yeah, you're gonna make it worse when you're somebody shoot the shit out of you. I'm disabled, nigga. I'm really getting shot, nigga. Look at him. What the world? At that point, he wasn't doing nothing either. When that cop grabbed him by his locks and slammed him, he wasn't doing nothing to warrant that. So all of you white people in those comments that I'm finna read, you justify this. Yeah, you're gonna make it worse when you're somebody shoot the shit out of you. I'm disabled, nigga. I'm really getting shot, nigga. Look at him. What the world? Okay, I got my ID, ma'am. I got my ID, ma'am. You can come get it. He's clearly not resisting there as well. So. What they said, right? I'm being detained. I can get off your property. I have my ID, ma'am. While you over there thinking you laughing, I have my ID, ma'am.
Why y'all harassing me?
They ain't gonna pull like now. He talking junk to the white lady. That's what I said in the other video. They probably mad because he's talking junk to her. But look at him. He's not doing anything wrong.
Why you over there thinking you laughing? I have my ID.
Where's the resisting at, people that keep talking about pulling away does not equal resisting, sir? You sound like a cowardly cop yourself.
Man, I have my. Why y'all harassing me? Why y'all trying to harass me? I'm gonna get this car.
He got his dreads. He got his locks. Yeah, whoever agrees with this, might as well go home and pull out their KKK suit from their grandfather and put it on and stop hiding how you feel.
Why y'all harassing me? Oh, I've been shot. I'm dead ass serious. When you gonna make it worse? Yeah, you're gonna make it worse when you're somebody to shoot the shit out you. I'm disabled, nigga. I'm really getting shot, nigga. Oh, look at him. What the world?
You just grab him by the hair and do that to him. Now, of course, I'm not calling you racist, sir. The America is racism. America is big. You don't have the power to be racist. You don't have enough power, Christoph. But like I said, you might as well pull out your clan coat and come out the closet. Now watch this. Christoph. I'm pretty sure you're gonna agree with this treatment too. No, he was doing nothing before that, and I'm the license guy. You funny. He was doing nothing before that, and I'm going to show you another angle which clearly shows that he is doing nothing to get that treatment you just saw. Look at that brutality. Just look at this brutality once again. So if anybody wants to justify that, and y'all let me know if y'all can hear me or not. If anybody, so what are you talking about? Christoph, now you don't agree with the slam. Well, what do you agree with? You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with just coming and pulling a black man dreads and dumping him, in the car? Or do you agree with this type of behavior? Let me show you the other video then. Let me see if you agree with this one. Let me go ahead and show you this one. I'm going to share the screen of this one. Now, this is the quote 4-minute struggle. Let's go to this one. In which he, tried to stay on his feet. He was not doing anything as far as resisting. But first, I'm going to let you guys see the other footage, which shows the quote unquote, according to the press release, a 4-minute struggle. You tell me if you guys think that this is a 4-minute struggle.
I got that over.
All right, and I got my identification for what? Yeah, let me go. What are you harassing me for? I got my identification. Let me up. Yeah, the law, right? Get your knee up my neck. Why are you up in the shot? You going with it? I'm about to break my wrist in the seat.
Now, there you see him on the ground. He's not resisting. He just asked him, why y'all harass me? Now, remember the first clip I showed when he was walking away saying, look, they asking me to get off their property. That's what I'm doing. And then that's when the police grab him. You don't see the rest of it, but this is how he ends up. After walking away, telling them I'm leaving the property, the police jump on him, and this is what you see.
Yeah, get their ass. Well, he tried to get up a while ago. Yeah, I seen how he put his knee on his back.
You hear what the man whispering? He said when he tried to get up a while ago, you should have seen how the man put his knee in his back. One person said they had the video where they were kicking and standing on him. So I can't wait to get my hands on that. Hopefully the lady will send me that tonight or tomorrow.
You see what the officer is doing? She don't care.
Thank you. Thank you. Big ass bossy. Kick me again. Kick me again.
I got all of it.
Now you don't see that, but in the next clip, or if you go back and watch this video, you see the officer clearly kicking him. So Mr. Christoph in the comments who said, yeah, stop resisting. What was the reason that the officer had to have to kick him? And what we seen?
Kick me again, Miller.
Look, I got all of it.
Kick me again, Miller. Kick me again, Miller. You see my hand? Fancy shit for nothing. For nothing. No, I got mine in the protection. You're not going to harass me. You say get off the.
Now they telling him to stand up. How's he going to stand up when he has a boot on one leg, his hands behind his back, and both of y'all grabbing his arms? See, those are things that he can't comply with. For all of you guys who agree with this treatment, saying you should have complied. How is he going to stand up with no hands and no way to prop himself on the ground? But people are going to say, well, yeah, he wasn't compliant. They told him to stand up. This is how retarded some of y'all sound when that is your answer to police brutality.
Property, nigga. I'm being obtained right now. Obtained, not arrested. Get off that property, right? Come here, man. I got my identification. I'm being obtained.
The hardest thing is obviously finding products to sell and then getting authorized to sell those products. So with Ecom Authority, they've been able to do that.
Who is?
Now, wait, did y'all see that? Did y'all see when he got to the car? What was the reason for slamming his body up against the car like that? Can anybody see any resistance? I can't see the comments. We can come back to him. Was there any resisting in this video?
Obtained, not arrested. Get off that property, right? Come here, man. I got my identification. I'm being obtained.
Who is? Oh.
See, why did they do that? All of my police enthusiasm, Blue Lives Matter stuff. What was he resisting then? Or were they just being brutal Neanderthal cowards like they are?
I got all that.
There you go again, smashing his head. He's like, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? And trying to sweep his leg. That's why he's asking him, what are you doing?
Come here, man. I got my identification. I'm being obtained.
Who is? Oh, I got all that. Oh my God. Oh, I got
We go again. See, now that we saw what we saw on the other clip from this angle. See how brutal that is?
Oh,
Young man,
I got all that. Oh my God. Oh, I got all that. Oh my gosh. They ain't getting because I ain't doing nothing and I live here. Yeah, they been office people.
And those people right there are the office people. And I think that is Ashley Merritt, who has came and been a tyrant to not only these residents, but also residents in Jefferson Park. That's a whole nother different story. But I've had personal experience with people telling me some things that she's done, and she don't care. She's kicking people out with just the slightest offense. And you know, that's another aspect of occupation in these type of neighborhoods.
Go over there standing looking, and they harassing me.
Why y'all harassing me? They don't shoot that boy. Why y'all harassing me?
Watch, one of them, they broke.
Yeah, and they pulling him by his hair.
These all rookie out. They finna end up shooting him. Stay right there, though. This ass ain't been called me. They don't want that.
And he keeps saying, look, I got my ID, but this is the charge. Somehow he resisted officers while attempting to ID the subject. He clearly stated, look, I got my ID in my pocket. So how's he resisting? You go in his pocket and check his ID. But we're going to fast forward real quick to when this other cowardly officer comes to the scene who almost runs over the kids, but then just disregards it when people are concerned with him.
Yeah, because they grabbing him by his dreads and everything. Yeah, they doing too much. Look, they about to hit the kids.
That man about to hit them kids, man.
They about to hit the kids. Yes, it is. I should have went live. And they'll go under.
So, people looking.
Oh!
Now that's where you see them, and I'm gonna stop sharing this one. But that's when you see them pretty much putting him in the put him on the ground. I'm gonna go back to some of these comments because I missed them. No resisting whatsoever. Yep. Clearly breaking the law and doing what's illegal, violating the brothers' rights. Whites are the devil. This is where a unit like New Era was supposed to show up. Facts. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. Yeah, okay, so I see the patrol may have left. But so now I'm going to show you the other angle of this leg sweep where Goldsboro police officers trying to justify it. But I'm also show you this daggone post that the police made trying to justify it. This what we're gonna watch this from another angle and see, you know, how these cowards operate. It would be trespass at the very most. If they told them to get off the property, that's a misdemeanor, not even punishable by jail time, if I'm not mistaken. But what you're going to see right now, I'm just going to play the video, and you guys tell me what you think about these police officers' actions.
But they ain't doing no most. This nigga had a knife in his pocket. What the fuck?
Okay, hold on. Y'all forgive me. I'm trying to...
Pulling his. Y'all need to get out the parking lot, but they run one of y'all kids over. God, it's not that serious. They over there laughing. Y'all about to run the kids over. Almost did. He told her to leave. That's her son. He told me I don't care about.
Now watch this. Now watch this. The man is clearly trying to explain to this Gestapo officer who comes up, look, my ID is in my little property. They told me to get off the property, and that's what I was doing. Now watch him talk. As he's talking, one of the officers tries to sweep his leg. What was that for, Chief West or whoever wrote this cookie cutter crumble statement.
Back up.
See, y'all see that officer right there just try to clip his leg for no reason. Coward.
He told me I don't care, back up.
So when he couldn't, when he couldn't sweep him, my man reacted trying to keep himself on balance, and then this is when you get the brutality. So that's it. I can't keep watching it. But you tell me right there, where was the resisting? Where was the resisting in that video? No reason for the leg officer. That's right. Why do you have 30 officers for one civilian? So what's up, Trish Hardy, Nasia? I see y'all, D-Man 9, Betty Boot Black. They are only going to get worse. Look who's running the country. We are going to pull together in spite of the difference. Only the sheriff has the authority to enforce law, but they have violated their oath as well. And I went down to the police station. Like I said, I got this report right here. I'm going to read some of it to you. But I was going to say that same message to the chief. Like, God is going to judge y'all, man. Swiftly, though. If y'all don't punish those people, if y'all are listening, God's going to judge y'all for this. Because God ain't, he's long-suffering, but I think he's just as tired as we are. As Black people, we may have to resist these cowardly attacks with gunfight. Hey, so it's like one of my brothers was talking. He was like, look, yeah, man, those people need to be stopped. If you are a citizen, you have a right to resist an unlawful arrest. Also, he said that if you are a citizen and you see a citizen being attacked by the police force, then yeah, you have a right to intervene. Now, I don't know, but that is one method that'll make them think twice. If any blacks allow whites to put their hands on you, something's wrong. But yeah, so but the most egregious aspect of this is, and look, like Ashley Nicole Merritt, her name is on the police report. Okay, Ashley Nicole Merritt. Yeah, I'm gonna show you some of these names, and I'm gonna also read the names of these cowardly officers, the quote unquote assisting officers. All of those names right there. Those are the assistant officers. R.A. Bravo, P. Paxton, C. Thompson, C.T. Wiggins, N. Vieira, B.K. Harper. All of these quote unquote assisting officers. These are the cowards that did this to my brother. Now, mind you, this man is 110 pounds. How much resisting can a man that is 110 pounds do? 4'11". Height, they say 4'11". Not even 5 feet. 4'11", 110 pounds. And he's resisting. They got him charged with assault on a government official, employee. Now, when did he assault? Did anybody see anywhere that he assaulted those officers? Then they say injury to personal property. What property did he injure? You mean when y'all was banging his head on y'all police officers' car? So is that the property that he injured? And Pedro Paxton, that is the employer that they are claiming that he assaulted. Then they have second-degree trespass, resisting public officer Additional name list, Ashley Merritt. She's the one who probably called the police on our young brother. Yeah, this is the police report. And they come up with all of these charges on him. But where are the charges? So they damage his clothes, because mind you, they took him to the hospital. So on this one, they said this property was destroyed or damaged. And so they just threw his clothes away, basically. But just look at this post right here. Look at this post from the Goldsboro Police Department. Okay, I don't know where it went. But here we go. We gotta pull it back up again. All right, here is their comment. Let me know if y'all can see it. We're gonna see more. It said the Goldsboro Police Department is aware of a video circulating on social media regarding a recent arrest. We understand public concerns and want to provide context to ensure accurate information is shared. Officers responded to a call involving an individual who was trespassing and had previously threatened employees of the apartment complex. Now let's stop right there. He was trespassing. Now it's clearly that he has family who lives out there, right? So probably 9 times out of 10, he's out there a lot, right? When y'all go home or whatever, he's out there to visit his family, right? So now he's talking about he previously threatened employees at the apartment complex. How so? Is there charges related to that? If you telling me I can't come to see my mama, I'm probably saying, I'll blow this up or whatever. But did he actually do that, right? During the encounter, the individual resisted arrest. Now, y'all tell me where y'all saw him resisting, and was found to be in possession of a concealed weapon. Now, this slow lady in the comments, and I just have to say you're slow, because she's talking about, see, he was a dangerous criminal. He had a loaded gun, and he had the potential to kill somewhere. The concealed weapon that they're talking about is a pocket knife. And actually, I think it was more like a butter knife, right? Officers took necessary actions to secure the individual and prevent further harm to themselves. At no point during that video was the brother Carter any harm to those officers. Officers took necessary actions to secure the individual and prevent further harm to themselves. What harm was there to you in the beginning with? You see how they trade? And I hope my black girl, Latanya Henry, didn't write this statement for those guys, because I like you, but if you standing behind this, then you just as guilty as them. And any other black officer, white friend, white liberal, black friend, who agrees with this, you're just as guilty. Unfortunately, the individual sustained an injury during the arrest and received medical attention in accordance with department protocol. The individual has been charged with second-degree trespass, assault on law enforcement officer, carrying a concealed weapon, resisting arrest, and damage to property. Once again, is the damage to the property when you were banging his head on your car? The carrying the concealed weapon is the pocket knife. It sounded like a butter knife that you threw down. And then they're going to justify it once more. It is important to note that the video circulating does not depict the entire encounter, including the 4-minute struggle, or from the lady that's told me that she has that video, the 4-minute beating of Talik by the officer with officers prior to the moment shown. As with any use of force incident, this matter is being reviewed to ensure compliance with department policies and procedures. Right? Y'all, do y'all see that? This is what Goldsboro Police Officer, Chief West, Captain, whoever, Tillman, all Sergeant Sturgill, any police officer that agrees with this, you are an absolute coward and you're borderline probably racist. You know, because you got to bring race into, and just some of the comments, right? Let's go back. Let's go back to some of these comments right here. Some of these comments on this Facebook post, and it's amazing because most of the people who agree with this are white. And the ones who don't agree with this are black. Now, this is a white lady, Nicole Ray, says the 4-minute struggle shows a man in a cast tripped by an officer while handcuffed and thrown to the ground and knocked unconscious. How was the concealed weapon an issue with his hands behind his back and only one good leg? No, we don't see before, but obviously he was put in handcuffs already, so they had subdued him and telling you he had his ID in his left pocket. Seems excessive. None of those body cameras show. Now, that's 28 replies. I'm not going to read all the replies. But you know, you got somebody named David Fortner, right? He was not supposed to be there to begin with. He was already banned from the property from another incident of trying to harm the staff and the resident. How do you know? He knew when he went out there that the cops would be called, and that when he resisted and tried to fight, while it was always, he got exactly what he wanted. Had he stayed out there or complied, see, that is the Ku Klux Klan mentality. I saw excessive force used. I was responding to someone else and accidentally tagged you. That person was clearly a racist, and I want to apologize for tagging you. The person's, and see, I didn't even go back and forth some of these people. You know, some lady named Beverly Farford kept saying I was a racist because I point out blatant racism, but and then here you got Candace Owens' little sister. The people filming, the guy was obviously resisting arrest in cap letters. I don't care about nothing about him having a boot on. Get out of this victim mentality. Y'all ain't doing nothing but holding yourselves down. If you just want to be white, and not Rhea Jamila White, just say so. You know what I'm saying? Just say so. I didn't even reply. Oh, I did. I said Candace Owens' little cousin. That's all I said. But then, you know, you got people going back and forth with her. But yeah, anytime you're in handcuffs, you're not resisting. We saw your officers purposely kick that man's bad leg, and him struggling not to fall is depicting that he was resisting arrest. That's right. Lack of proper training and abuse of power, unnecessary, definitely escalated the situation. The man was wearing a leg boot, already in a vulnerable state. Should have been handled with such force. No, he shouldn't have had. But yeah, yeah, it's amazing some of the comments. Giovanni Lynn Davis, your racism showing bad in these comments. Yeah, he tried to trip him. Yeah, so here we go. Thank you for the city of Goldsboro Police Department for all you do. Much love and respect. Yeah. And the main thing is, whether he resisted or not, he wasn't resisting at the time that he was slammed on the face. So I don't care what you say, Chief West, or whoever wrote that kindergarten statement. that doesn't justify. Those officers right there are cowards. I don't care. Y'all can show them this video. Y'all know my name. You know, I've been harassed by you guys so long. I mean, if you start back harassing me, I'll be fine. You know, so I know how to act. I won't let y'all bait me into, you know what I'm saying, acting up. But yeah, there's a white person. I don't understand why people are defending him when he was breaking the law and not complying. Police were called to deal with him, and then you're going to complain about the job they do. All these people complain they need to get involved in their community and try doing their thankless jobs. If you're not going out doing anything to make it better, shut it, cuz lip don't change nothing. You got to work trying to make it better. Once again, Michelle Carey, you're speaking from your place of white privilege, probably from your place of white racism. So go ahead and pull out your Ku Klux Klan cape and hat, and you know that your granddaddy used to have, because it's obviously you learned this from somebody. Nicole Barker, another white lady, don't owe anyone an explanation. Thanks for your service. Steve Wiggins, another white racist. Thanks for your outstanding job. That was all I felt myself wondering would be saying. The individual I saw about a week ago, blatantly. Thank you for serving our community, Asherella. Judith McMillan. Okay, Miss McMillan. Now we pretty cool. There you go. Goldsboro has an outstanding community. In the 40 years I've been in Goldsboro, I have not heard of a single incidence of brutality. They go and beyond. So Miss McMillan, you got my number. You talk to me, and I hate to put you in that white, racist, old class, but you cannot tell me that this was justified, Miss McMillan. So evidently, if you didn't see that video, you don't think this is an incident of police brutality, I have to put you in the racist white supremacist category. And, you know, you got to go out and dust up your Klan outfit too. I hate to do it. Well, you know, we talked a couple times, but if you don't think this has anything to do with police brutality, if not, when the last time you seen one of your white nephews slam like that for trespassing? Nevertheless, you know, I think you've made your position clear. Passion Graham, Passion Graham, did you watch the video? If so, you still thought it was okay? I want to see your answer, Miss McMillan. I watched this part, if not seen the entire video. However, the man, there we go. It doesn't matter if you banned or not. Now, I don't know if y'all calling in for the show, so I'm going to answer the phone. It doesn't matter, Miss McMillan, if you're banned or not. Peace and blessings.
What's going on with you, Taylor?
What's up? I'm live on the air, man. What's going on? I'm live. Yeah, what's going on? I'm live on the air, man. We talking about something.
I was talking about the police brutality.
Well, what's going on about the police? What you think about it, Mr. Mizzou?
I tell you, man, you know, everybody made it out to be a race thing, man. That's really not what it is.
Well, let me ask you something. Why you don't see black police officers slamming and killing white people? The only people you
don't get me wrong. I'm not saying every time. But me being a white person, slam me to the ground, stomp and kick me in the head, kick me around, right on Fifth Avenue one afternoon. All because I wouldn't get outside and walk in the rain. And they locked me up for resisting arrest. Same that thing. What it is, man, they're cowards and they're scared. They're undertrained and they don't have no training behind them. And they put them out there to go take a little course, big LE course. It's a 6 to 8 week course. And they put them out there, ride with somebody for a couple of weeks, and they're in the car by themselves. They ain't trained, man. That's the problem. That's the whole problem with it all. They're not trained.
Yeah, well, it seems like they're very trained because they keep doing the same thing. It seems like they're trained to do what we keep seeing them do over and over again. Certain groups of people, but you know, we can speak about the training part. But I mean, it doesn't take training to know that when the man is in handcuffs, he's clearly talking to another officer. Why do you try to sweep his leg? He's not resisting anymore.
That's right.
So
Hey, you know, why you need all them officers out there? Why you gotta have all them for one person? Yeah. I'm not justifying what they're doing is right by no means.
yeah, but you said it ain't all about racism.
I'm not saying every single time that's not, because there is, man. You know, it is. But at the same time, it's not just black people that have to, man. It's white people too. If they talk about who you are, and they talk about you, they go out and target you, and then every chance they get, they're on you. You know, and yes, I just don't see it always being a race thing.
Yeah, and that's I guess that's the I mean, I guess that's the different that's the different perspectives, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it's you see it more though, you know what I'm saying? I see it more. I don't see a bunch of videos or a bunch of instances of, you know, once again, white people getting beat up or shot by the police. I see it the other way around. So I mean,
yeah, you're right, Doc. That's right. Most of the time it is that way, but it's not every time. You know what I mean? Not every time, because they tell me, man, they've been searching my house, harassing me for years. It finally slowed down a little bit, but I mean, you know, it's not always like that, man. You know.
Yeah. And let me get on with it. So I appreciate you, because we're gonna talk, Chris, man. We're gonna talk. Appreciate you. All right, take care, my brother. Yeah. So yeah, that's my man Chris Minshew, man. He all right, but like I say, he done had his run-ins with the law, so they harass you because of your own mess. You stupid. Yeah, please don't compare. But I gotta go back to this post by Judith McMillan, who was you know, I think she watches the show. She might be watching now. But I gotta peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings. Who am I speaking with?
This is Richard Taylor from Taylor House Publishing.
Taylor House Publishing. When do we communicate?
I'm not sure, sir. You just called me. I don't, you know.
No, I have a missed call from you.
Oh, when did you miss the call?
I'll take you a second. I got a call from you yesterday at 8:06 p.m.
Yesterday at 8:06 p.m., I was kind of returning calls, missed calls. So yeah,
were you trying to reach the Black Panther Party?
Oh, this is Mr. Muhammad.
Yeah, Dr. Muhammad.
Dr. Muhammad. Yes, it's funny. I'm live on the air. Yeah, so I spoke with my brother from Flint, Michigan, Raven Shaheed daddy, the one that was the one that was you know, and no matter of fact, it was a sister though that gave me your information. It was a sister. What is her name? I got to look back through the text messages.
Was it Lieutenant General Andrew? She's actually local leader in that city. Lieutenant General Andrew, also known as Rose. Was it her? Or could have been maybe assisted by the name of Shaw.
I'm looking because it was yesterday when she sent me the message.
Okay.
Kima.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, because I was trying to touch base with you about the event that y'all having in Detroit for the young man.
And I know exactly who you are, and I feel very good. Yes, good brother. Were you gonna come out to play?
Yeah, I was planning on coming, but I hadn't reached. You know, I spoke with the father, you know, probably like a couple of weeks ago, when he never really got back in touch with me. So to be kind of like a short notice, because I went to another event in Philadelphia, and I just really got back. So I was trying to come to that, but since I didn't hear from him, you know, I kind of changed my plan. 'Cause I know that's this Saturday, right?
It is this Saturday, yes.
I may still be able to make it. But look, let me finish this live show, because I'm actually live right now. But it's funny you call.
Finish up. Well, you got my number. Call me when you finish.
All right, sir. I will.
Okay, I'll call to the people. Peace, brother.
Peace. So yeah, that's my brother from the new Black Panther Party, Dr. Ali Muhammad, Chief Revolutionary Command of the new Black Panther Party. And that's what we're gonna have to. That's what we're gonna have to do. I think there's going to be, a coming together in such groups to protect us from incidents like this. You know, I've been trying to tiptoe around the situation and stuff like that, but I mean, this what they're justifying, yeah, this is out of hand. Peace and blessings. Peace and blessings. You live on the air.
Okay, hi, brother Taylor. Peace and blessings. I've been listening to you for a while and been following you for a while, and I'm listening to you live now. And I'm from Statesville, North Carolina, and I do see true police brutality in this situation. But I've been waiting for. I hope you give me a little time. I've been waiting for a case to be over here with my son. My son moved here from Maryland in October 2023, and he was picked up by the police walking. He was walking. He picked up by the police, and when was that, Paul? March of 2024, and they charged him with a bunch of bull crap too. My son don't even do drugs. They had picked him up, didn't have a warrant or anything, made him get in a EMS and drove him over to the hospital. He left the hospital, the sheriff was waiting on him, made him get it, came and put handcuffs on him, went in his back pocket and took his billfold out, saw his name and said, "Oh yeah, we've been looking for you. And we have a warrant out on you." So make a long story short, we got a lawyer, cost us a bunda, because I knew he wasn't living in North Carolina. The charges was from August 22nd, 2023. He didn't move back to North Carolina until October 1 of that year. And so anyway, I'm trying to put this in with what's going on with your story tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So we actually went to court and it got dismissed. But it took almost a year, with the lawyer. And they always say, "Oh, don't get a lawyer from your hometown. Get one in Charlotte, Greensboro, somewhere."
Yes.
So we go to Charlotte, get a lawyer. He charges a bunda. And we told him we wanted to sue. But in the end, the lawyer started saying, "Well, I think it was a miss of identity, and I don't think, it was just a mistake." And he was a brother. So anyway, to make a long story short, I just want people to know, as a community, we have to come together. We have to start using our local officials, NAACP. We have to stop running. A lot of us can't even afford lawyers. Just by the grace of God, we were able to afford one because we knew he was innocent. And in the other way, they just say, take a plea bargain and say you're guilty, And I'm like, no, I'm not sending him to prison knowing he was not guilty over this incident. And I gave the lawyer all the evidence. I did all the work.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. We can do the work. We have the ability to get all the forms, to get all the tapes. And, I had witnesses from Maryland and everything. But the way these lawyers work with the court, they give you last minute notice. Like, hey, call Monday. Oh, you got to be in court Wednesday. Well, I don't have time to call Maryland and get my my witnesses here. So it was like really very stressful, very stressful. So I'm just saying this to everybody that's listening, that please come together as a community. Please come together as a community. Go to your officials, make them work for the taxes you pay. Contact the NAACP. We got to make these guys work for us. If I wasn't so nervous, this is, I don't deal with the court. So this was new to me. So I felt like I jumped on the bandwagon, didn't go and search out other lawyers where they probably would have been cheaper and more work better with us. This guy really didn't work with us, I don't feel. But I can't turn around and sue him. You see what I'm saying? I don't have that kind of money. But to make a long story short, thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. I hope I said enough to make us come together as a people. I'm not spending that kind of money again. I would use my officials and whatever I have to do at this point. But lawyers, they all work together from my experience, from this experience.
Yeah.
So if you have anything to add to that, I appreciate it. I just know what I just witnessed with you showing us tonight is true police brutality. That young man, like my son, he didn't resist, but he didn't get thrown around like that either. But it could have been worse,
Yes, ma'am.
Could have been worse for him. So my prayers for us to come together as a people, and we just have to come together. We know it's racism out here. We got to stop letting them tell us there's no racism.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Yeah, we know what it is.
Yeah, so peace and blessings, brother. Thank you for giving me an opportunity to speak, and I'm going to continue to listen to you.
Well, I thank you so much, and I'm glad
pray
everything.
For you.
Thank you.
Pray for you.
Thank
pray
you.
for your safety and pray for God's blessing to just pour into you and your family.
Amen. I receive it, and the same to you and your family and your son. And I'm glad everything worked out.
It did work out. It was dismissed. Everything was dismissed, but it cost a fortune.
Yeah, I know it is. Time and energy. But I thank you so much, and call me anytime.
I will.
All right. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings.
Yeah. That's one thing that, we got to be careful about is the court system and trusting in those lawyers, because a lot of them only want money or settlements, especially some, it's sad to say, even some of our own, but, it's definitely time to come together. Even today, when I was reaching out to people who had those videos and trying to get someone, because the news lady called me and was like, yeah, we saw the video and we saw your video, but, we want to, do you know who sent, who sent the video? I was like, yeah, like 30 people sent me the video, but I don't know who actually took it. She's like, yeah, we're trying to get some firsthand accounts of people who are, who were there, whatever. So I reached out to a few of the people who sent me the videos, and the person who had some footage, they was like, nah, I don't want to talk. You know what I mean? I'm like, well, how you expect things to get better if you don't talk about it, right? But they whatever, they had their reasons for not wanting to speak to the news. Then I put up a Facebook post about, whoever was out there who got, the news want to, speak with you. And, I didn't get no answer for that. So I had to call the lady back and was like, yo, nobody wants to talk. And I guess I get it. I don't know. But, because I'm used to, I'm used to voicing my opinion and not scared. So I don't know if it is a aspect of fear of being retaliated against in that neighborhood by police, or it's mistrust of the media also. Like, I don't want to talk to them white people. They ain't gonna do nothing. Maybe that is, I don't know what it is, but like I'm like, okay, well, yeah, like this could bring some attention to this situation out here. Now, for now, I think they just put up the video and they left it at that. WRA News. Matter of fact, let me see now, because my news break just gave me a notification, and so we make him play their article here. How you get the notifications to come when you? Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah. So this is from I'm gonna go ahead. So yeah, so I'm gonna share this one real quick, and then we're gonna watch. Now this is what the news put out. So we're gonna get this firsthand. This is what the news. This is what the news put out. But hold on, just real quick. Let me go back to Miss O. McMillan here though, right? Because this is a lady in the community. And when my girl Passion Grantham asked her, she was like, so after watching, you still thought it was okay. Now, Miss McMillan sent out the long paragraph that echoes what the police wrote. Well, he was asked to leave, carrying a concealed weapon. He resisted. He was, he didn't obey. And then she goes on to talk about a long drumming thing. And then so my sister was like, yo, so wow. So you watched it and still thought it was okay for the officer to literally do that to him. His punishment for not obeying the law was his arrest. Exactly. His punishment for not obeying the law was his arrest. My girl Passion put it perfectly. It shouldn't have been hair pulling, kicking the engine alarm, or being unlocked and conscious. And for you to even suggest the taser is absolutely absurd. He was absolutely no threat in the handcuffs. I don't care why he was mad. Even if the officers would have slammed him for trying to use a weapon on him or something serious like that, I would have understand. But doing that to a handcuffed man who posed no threat is not as. I'm gonna have to comment on this right now. Dang, I thought better. I thought more highly of you than this. I'm gonna have to thought. I thought more highly of you. Yeah. Daggone. Now you go in with the category. You go in with the category with the rest of them. All right, I'm gonna leave these comments alone because I don't want to be involved. You're wrong with GPD. And like I said, whatever, Miss McMillan, man. You just showed your little true colors. Chris Wiggins, another white guy. Good job. Thanks for keeping us safe. He had to be trouble to start with, or they would not have been called. Really, Linda Hales Pearson, another. Go ahead and pull out your Knights of the Crown table. It was a knife. Lisa Weston now, another white. It's funny how all the white people agree with it, but all the black people don't. Cynthia Stewart, another police agreeer. I didn't even mean to click on your page, but all these. So I'm gonna let that go because I hate to see names that I know and I thought highly of to be one of the people who are justifying that treatment. Miss McMillan ain't been relevant ever since her apple pie recipe was stolen. Yeah, so that's the thing too. He was mapping off too. It's like, look, I'm leaving the property. Why are y'all harassing me? Like, I'm leaving. They told me to leave, and that was probably one of his issues because they don't like when you talk to them like you a man. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I definitely had my share of incidents with the police for exerting my manhood. Okay, well, hold on. Let's see. We want to see the video. Let's go to WRAL.com real quick. Let's see what they say. And then I'm gonna let y'all go. But this is something I had to come back on, man, because those people down there at that daggone police station, they man. And like I said, I went down there, told them who I was. Of course, I didn't need to tell them who I was, but they was like, nobody's in right now. Everybody's out. And it'll be an hour before, somebody can speak with you regarding that situation. I was like, okay. Where's the video on my man? Okay, social media. Okay. So, but this is also they're only showing the video. They're only showing the video. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see if they really show the article. And then we're gonna let you go. But I just had North Carolina, man. This is, man, if they show me one more ad. But this is, and I'm glad when things like this happen. Stolen cars. Oh nah, that ain't him. I'm glad when things like this happen though. So they're not. Okay. All right, so we're gonna watch this and see what the news are saying about this. So let's watch this clip real quick. And see what these people are saying about it.
A video surfacing on social media is drawing the attention of people.
Oh, they buffering me.
Across our area, and we want to warn you, the video you're about to see is not easy to watch. It shows a tense moment playing out in Goldsboro as several police officers surround a man who they say resisted.
Then you'll see a police officer appears to sweep his leg underneath him, push him down to the ground. This happening on Day Circle in Goldsboro. WRL's Heidi Kirk is live for us at the Goldsboro Police Department, and we're hearing from Goldsboro Police now, Heidi, for the first time since this incident surfaced.
And Dan, that scene actually played out just miles away from where we're standing at the Goldsboro Police Department. I'm going to hold up my phone and have my photographer give you another glimpse at this video. Now, of course, this had hundreds of likes, comments, and shares on social media. Many people asking questions. We posed those same questions to Goldsboro Police today. This video shared on social media is 3 minutes in total, but it's not until the minute 45 mark when the most tense moment plays out here. You can see a man appearing to resist arrest by 3 Goldsboro police officers. Then here, police sweep the man's leg and push him to the ground. The video now sparking hundreds of comments and shares with questions. We reached out to the Goldsboro Police Department with some of those, including, who is this man and what happened before and after this video was taken? In a statement, a spokesperson for the Goldsboro Police Department says the man in the video is Talik Carter. They say police responded to the Grand Day Point Apartments around 4:30 yesterday after Carter threatened employees of the apartment complex. They say Carter resisted arrest and was found to have a weapon. Police say they took the necessary steps to secure him to prevent further injury to themselves. They say Carter was injured in that interaction and received medical attention. The spokesperson also says, quote, "It's important to note that the video circulating does not depict the entire encounter, including the 4-minute struggle with officers prior to the moment shown." They say Carter is facing a series of charges, including assault on a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest. Now, that spokesperson for the Goldsboro Police Department said they are reviewing this situation. We also asked about Carter's status right now. They said that he did receive medical attention at UNC Health Wayne. Heidi Kirk, WRL News, live in Goldsboro.
All right, so yeah, so that's my girl Heidi Kirk. She's the one who called me, and I actually saw her at the police station. When I got the report, and it's funny, right? Because normally they want to interview me, right? She did not want me to talk about this on the news because she knew I was about to go hard, like I'm about to start going hard now. There's no more, well, we have to just be patient, and we have to give the benefit of the doubt. It's not. Listen, man. No, y'all just can't do that. My brother called me like, "Yo, man, this your area. You had the thing for the kids out here, man. You know what's supposed to be." Like, he was getting on me, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, you gotta do something about it. This happened where you be at. And so, yeah, like we all know. And yeah, I didn't like that. I mean, I guess that's what they had to go on. Again, the police wouldn't speak to her, they wouldn't speak to me. So, And the only thing I hope is, you know, the black girl ain't you know, write that statement for them. But this situation hopefully opens our eyes. And, you know, I have to address us as a community too. You know, that neighborhood has been known or is known for violence against each other. And so I got to call our young brothers at the task, all of y'all who, if that was an op from the other side of town, I don't know how you have the other side of town in the Goldsboro that small, but nevertheless, don't miss the point. That was an op from the other side of town running around there doing this. Y'all that came out with guns blazing. Right? Now, I'm not advocating violence against the police, but I just want to get y'all in the mind frame of, okay, who is your real enemy? You know, we have to look at it and be like, Dad, we got all the smoke for each other, but when these guys come around, only thing we can do is pull out our phones and run and, you know, say stop, do that. But if your brother comes around, you know, he got a baby mama that stay out there, but he stay on the north now, and then, you know, it's guns blazing. I gotta call us out. You know, it's pathetic. You know what I'm saying? It's pathetic. Like, once again, not advocating violence, but, you know, like Malcolm X said, violence is wrong in America. Violence is wrong abroad. If it's wrong to be violent, defending black men, black women, and black children, then it's wrong to be violent anywhere. So, let me see if I can pull this quote up for y'all. Let me see if I can pull my brother. Okay, this is one right here that y'all we gotta listen to. This is one that we gotta listen to real quick, and then I'm gonna let y'all go because this is perfect. This is perfect for what we're talking about, and this is fair use, by the way, fair use for education and commentary purposes only.
In order for you and me to devise some kind of method or strategy to offset some of the events or a repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough. And it is because of our effort toward getting straight to the root that people oftentimes think we're dealing in hate.
We are oppressed. We are exploited. We are downtrodden. We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights. So the only way we're going to get some of this oppression and exploitation away from us or aside from us is come together against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin to such extent that you bleach to get like the white man? Who taught you to hate the shape of your nose and the shape of your lips? Who taught you to hate yourself from the top of your head to the soles of your feet? Who taught you to hate your own kind? Who taught you to hate the race that you belong to? So much so that you don't want to be around each other. No, before you come asking Mr. Muhammad, does he teach hate? You should ask yourself, who taught you to hate being what God gave you? And I, for one, as a Muslim, believe that the white man is intelligent enough. If he were made to realize how black people really feel and how fed up we are without that old compromise and sweet talk. Stop sweet talking it. Tell him how you feel. Tell him what kind of hell you've been catching, and let him know that if he's not ready to clean his house up, if he's not ready to clean his house up, he shouldn't have a house. It should catch on fire. and burned down.
Okay, so that's my man. Hold on, let me go ahead and that's my man. That's not the clip I was looking for, but yeah, that's not the clip I was looking for. But I think that did enough. That did enough right there. But a lot of what he's saying is relevant today. Like you can pull up any Malcolm X speech right now, and it's going to be relevant for today. And some of the things that we dealing with, like we're still facing the same thing in 2025 as we were in 1965. What's that? 60 years ago. So how far have we really come, man? But we're gonna stay on their necks. Hopefully, the lady who has the videos will send them to me. But yeah, man, we gonna be out. The pink skins will always justify. Yeah, we're gonna be out, man. But I thank y'all for tuning in. I thank y'all for joining in. Make sure y'all like and share and subscribe to the video. Thank y'all for checking us out. Y'all know my number. Call me with any advice, encouragement, and things of that nature. But yeah, peace and blessings, man. I got to I got to go, man. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Don't pay the trolls no mind, man. They just keep us sharp. But y'all be safe, man. Peace and love.